Mic check. Microphone check. Mic check. Microphone check. Oh, baby. We are here at the Battlecreek Hare Scramble. Just gave a little fist bump to Aaron Cook.
I feel like I'm rolling down the hill right now.
And I'm rolling down a hill backwards. Aaron's been out for ACL injury this year. I think this might be his second race back racing team. We're waiting. I don't even know if we hear the 10 seconds. Nope. Not my best start by far. I am racing with B and C class riders in this team class. We put in a vote trying to get a C class team. Wait a minute. Oop. Oh, don't fall in front of me. Oh man. That's the first time I actually ran over someone that bad. But he's good. Said he's good. But the vote got turned down. They don't want too many classes, too many $2 trophies to hand out. So anyways, we'll try again next year.
I ran over my first person.
Shouldn't be laughing, but it just happened so quick. I almost ran over Dave Palmer's kid one time, but he didn't fall directly in front of me. The bike was more in front of me, so... We're over here at Battlecreek. That was a nice sandy turn. I said, I ran over a human! Last year, my brother got caught up in like maybe an 8 to 10 person bike pileup, and so that's why I was taking a far right hand turn on the outside, and there wasn't a pileup, and I don't know. You can tell, or you can't tell, this is going to be a rough first lap. Too many Smirnoff Ices in here. Okay. So, oh god, where am I at? So I had a rough first lap. I just went down and, ran over the guy. And we got some more grateful stuff coming here. There was a really good turnout at Battlecreek. I was really surprised because I ended up having to park like in the very, very end of an aisle in like a horrible spot. Usually I can park pretty decently, so I was like, I looked around, pretty nice turnout, so kudos. The weather was warm, I just missed a turn. My overlays, the overlays for the video, I don't know what's up with the software. It didn't want to do nothing for me. Enduro section. This is the hard side of the enduro section. The one that I avoided last year. And I'm like, oh, boom, clipped the tire. Alright, go over the log. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that happened. I fell. Took the helmet straight to my face. It like cut my lip and had a little fat lip going on. Yep. And so I made it over the front tire. The back tire hit, and it just shoved me a little bit to the side, and I was rolling on the front tire and kind of went. So, fall number 2, first lap. All right, we're back on the enduro section. And I can pretty much blame that fall on not coming out and checking out the enduro section, because I kind of forgot that there was a left side and a right side. And the right side, you can carry a good amount of speed, but it's a little bit harder. And the left side is pretty easy, so that's the one I took last year. Zooming.
There goes Spencer.
Oh, there's Spencer.
Took a harpoon to the chest.
Number 336. He took a fall here. I was talking with his mom and getting a little bit more of the story. He had a pretty good fall. And this is his first time back. We're going to go over the big log. Ooh, pretty smooth. I don't know. I always think that log's like sketchy. I think it's not the log. It's the logs coming up to the log. There's the little ramp there. Because I always assume that they're not nailed or screwed in, but they are. But in my head, they're not, and I'm waiting for them to like just split apart, and then I'm gonna ram my front tire in and go over the handlebars. So this is a boosted pony race. Me and Booster at it again. Both of us are doing our little thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. 3 falls in 1 lap. My bark buster's caught in his peg. Ah, there we go. So who is that? 576F. Go ahead. Nope. It's off balance. I don't know. Should we count that as a fall? Bike fell. There's a guy that I ran over. He just passed me. And we're back. Going up one of the sandy hill runs. This is one that you definitely want to give some gas. My first lap, I wasn't really feeling that fast. I
thought someone was off in the woods.
I don't know if it's because I fell so many times, it just kind of messed up my rhythm. The second lap, I don't know, was so-so. My third lap felt pretty good. I felt like I had a good flow and everything was going good. It could be because you're getting used to the track. It's your third time going over the same, run. But I'll tell you what, my third, I passed to the left, we're going to the rocks. There used to be a trail over there to the left.
You went through the rope, huh?
And he's tying it up as I'm trying to go to it. And this rocky path right here was definitely rocky. The one a little bit over to the right, probably 2 feet to the right, was more broken, so you could just kind of run right through it. The one I was going over was like logs of big old boulders. But I didn't fall, so hey. Going back up to the motocross track. And even though I'm getting over my fear of jumping since I crashed, I can tell that I'm not gunning it like I usually would. I would normally be jumping way better than this. Way higher and way further. I don't know. I'm just slow today. Holy slowly. So, I did submit my rule suggestions to the District 14 chairman Friday. So, it's Friday, I don't know, afternoon or so. One thing I suggested was seniority for numbers. Because I put a lot of time and effort into my number. Booster puts a lot of time and effort into his number. And other people have been running numbers for years. And then you get someone new that comes in and they're like, hey, oh, this is a cool number, I'll run it. And then some guy that's been running it for years all of a sudden can't run his number. And so I thought a seniority style setup would be a decent suggestion for it. You spend money during the winter, get your graphics done, only to come to find out you can't run your number. So, at the 002, he's now 21. But anyways, they made a, I'm not sure if it's a proposal or an actual change that's going to be happening. We're going to kind of get assigned numbers, and they're not going to reserve numbers unless you're like, I don't know, top 10 riders or something like that. But yet you can kind of try to get a number whenever you come to sign up unless it's already taken. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Even if I am not 418 no more. I will still have everything saying 418. I don't give a fuck. My bike might not say 418, but every video is gonna say 418, and I don't care. Second rule suggestion was about running the track backwards. Hey, there goes Travis. It didn't come up at the voting. He kind of mentioned something about the number thing, talking about the new system, and included that he did receive an email. So I thought, hey, okay, they're gonna talk about, you know, the track thing next, and they didn't. And I'm like, okay. Two thoughts come to mind. One is they kind of just bring up things they want to bring up, because Booster had to basically straight up tell him, hey, for 2 years now I've been trying to get a Team C class.
Here comes Booster.
And it was Booster. So I did a run. He did a run. We're switching and going. So Booster suggested Team C. That way we get a lot of, you know, new guys in. Because the Team BC class is more B riders. So who wants to come in and get your butt whooped by B riders? But yet, whenever you come in, it's a lot easier to say, hey, you want to go to a race this weekend for our first time and race a Team C class. You know, beginner guys, but they want to switch it up. They don't want to commit to a full 2-hour race. So I thought it was a good idea. Chairman didn't think it was a good idea. Said there's already too many classes and promoters. When they look at trophies, that's just another set of $2 trophies they got to hand out. I don't know. I don't know. They pushed their own agenda, and that's the thing that I think happened with the track. Oh, there was a woof woof over there. German Shepherd. Ich liebe meine Deutsch Shepherd. So I think that they want to give the track and promoters the freedom to do what they want to do for the track, no matter what we might want to do for the track. Not that it super overly bothers me about racing a track backwards, but I guess it does, because I do need jumping experience when I go to a track. I'm looking forward to getting some jumping in. And if you're racing it backwards, you're not doing any jumping. And if anything, whenever you have to go off the face, you're doing, you know, like a 5-10 foot jump. Or not jump, you're just like a drop off. Because you have the speed, but you have no landing pad. Here's the log bridge. I think they changed the log bridge compared to last year. Because I remember being skinnier, and a lot of people dove off it, dived off it, fell off it, and that one didn't look as bad. So I'm glad they did, because I didn't mean to hit it. Oh, I mess up here. Whoop. Oh, on the backside they also have logs, and I kind of like skated down the side of a log.
I know that thing's sketchy.
Yep, it's sketchy. My third time around, I don't know if it's cheating or just being smart. I went up it, put both my feet on it, just kind of paused for 1 second, and then went right back down. And it just was a lot smoother for me compared to possibly going over, wheeling off a little bit funny, and falling. And then the bypass was a little bit longer. I did hit the bypass for the enduro section my second lap. Wow, that thing was long. So, and I was just going, and before I knew it, I was on the bypass, and it just like this. I don't know where I'm going. And the short legs won't let me, like, just hurry up and plant to the right and pivot over, because it's on a downward hill there, so I have to back up and embarrass myself in front of all you guys. I should have just cut that out. But there's the little things like that that make these videos different. Bypass to the left, rock hill. Okay, so this is the section it was a lot easier to go on. This wasn't bad at all. Last year I did fall on it though, but I went in hot. I didn't realize that the rock hill was there, and I went in with a lot of speed, and I kind of just like went up, and I don't know, I think the suspension was kind of light, and it just glided and fell. Could have been slippery, who knows. We're back on the motocross track. Woo! A little baby jump. Not getting the kind of air that I was getting last year on the 200. Even though I have more power, you just have to have a decent amount of speed to get that air. And I don't have the speed going on. I'm not pushing the bike hard enough. There was a good straightaway, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta pull over and switch right here. That van to the left wasn't there. This guy squeezes in. I swear it had to been at 10:30, 11 o'clock. Yeah, this is my normal spot I go to.
Oh no! I ran over 2 people.
Broke my helmet.
Oh no!
So Booster said he hit a tree.
Jacked up.
I can't wait to see the
we're
video.
fun, aren't we?
Yeah, I'll probably have the white flag when I come back through.
Okay.
So I might just ride right past. Watch for it. I might ride right past and finish.
Okay.
So he takes off, and nope, he didn't have the white flag. He was 1 lap before the white flag. Go, Booster, go! It's fun racing team with Booster. Look at the BS. Now, he must have ran a pretty good lap, or I wasn't paying attention. Because he came back, I didn't have my helmet on, didn't have my gloves on. Oh, I swear I probably spent 30 seconds to 45 seconds getting ready, which means I was losing that time. This guy had a good pace, I let him by. Yeah, that won't happen again. On the 3rd lap, you know, you let faster guys go, and someone was on me, but he wasn't on me really bad. But, you know, I don't like holding up people, so I was like, you know, I waved him on. Right around the turn, right after that, I was like, oh, dang, you got an L on your biker helmet. You're in my class. So I tried catching up with them. I didn't catch up with them. That ended up being Aaron Cook and, what's his last name, Truck or something? Yeah, so they ended up beating us by, I think, 1.5 minutes. So I'm pretty much sure that's who I ended up letting by. Giving it a little 300 power through here. Got really sandy right here. Whoa. And here's like back to the first turn. To the right would be where we would come up the hill from the starting line. Oh yeah, complain about all the bumps. What a difference 1 lap makes. I swear half these bumps and jumps and lumps were not here. I'm like, whoa! Feels like I'm out at Everett over ORV Trail. It's going. Ooh, I like this little jump here. I wish I would have gave it more speed to jump it. I like jumps like that in the main speed. Okay, finally go to the left of the enduro section. Way easier. Drop off. Boom. Little tiny log to jump. That's it. Way easier than the other side for me. Which I probably would have made the other side just fine if I didn't clip that log funny. This stuff up here is fine. Those tires are like the perfect size to where even if you go in it, you're still coming out of it. You'd probably have to be creeping in idle to actually get stuck.
Time to make up time.
You know, so I'm saying about making up time because I felt like I should have been ready when Booster came rolling in, and it took me like the 30 seconds to get my helmet, gloves, and hydration pack all plugged up. But right now, Booster and I are just racing for fun. We're not being super competitive. We're out here being somewhat competitive, having fun, but we're not like, hey, you be 100% ready, I'm gonna roll in, you slap it on, and you take off, have your bike rolling and ready. But next year, if we're a racing team, I think we're gonna raise up that level. We're gonna try competing up with those B riders, because we're experienced. Even though I still consider myself a C rider, even though I have experience, I don't have speed. Booster, he's definitely faster than me, and he has more experience. So we'll see what happens. Even raced 3 laps. Boy, oh boy. Monday, Tuesday, today Tuesday, my body's aching some. And what's kind of weird is my right shoulder and arm are kind of hurting pretty good. And I'm thinking that it's from one of those falls or coming down hard on a jump, a little funny. But I'm doing way better than my buddy Steve. Stevie B, he clipped a tree, and the story is his elbow is about the size of a baseball from being swelled up. And then he sent over some pictures in a group text that we chit chat with us racers, and he's got some good bruising and red marks going down. Oh, Taylor's down. Taylor's down. Taylor was riding team with Spencer Collett, 336. So when I seen her down, I was like, ah, I'm passing you. Yes.
Sorry, Spencer. Your partner just went down.
I really can't say much because, well, I guess I'm injured also. Believe it or not, I am not 100% yet. It's just been a horrible year. She had on a leg brace, I think, the last race. And then Spencer is recovering from that big fall he had, so he's still faster than me, injured. My suspension felt a little soft for this course with the big
Right.
you kind of see funny things happen on the very last lap. I think a lot of people get fatigued, and small things that you normally wouldn't fall on, you fall. So I'm passing that booster. Hey, we're going in. Checkered flag. Woo, haven't seen one of those in a while running by myself. That's it. It's Battle Creek, the last race. We got 12th place. We're over a minute away from 11th place. Like I said, there's a lot of B riders and team. So we tried switching it. Didn't happen. Maybe next year. I don't know. Guess we'll see. This is Pony Down. Say not be the same.